Everybody, let's talk sports. The UH football team today embarked on its fourth road trip in the last 5 games, setting out for Moscow, Idaho to take on the Vandals this Saturday. Now, defensively speaking, Hawaii's been giving up just under 399 yards per game this season, ranking 96th in the nation in that category. Coach Mack and the gang are saying that one way to cut down on mistakes is to stop worrying so much about making them.
Defensively, we've got to play a lot more reckless. Everybody, they're learning things every day, and they're trying to do things right. They've just got to play like Finoti and Blaze play. You know, they're not afraid to make a mistake.
Just forget about it. One snap and clear, and just if you make a mistake, just move on to the next play. You know, you can't let that one play haunt you.
Let it go. You know, let's go after people. Let's get tackled for losses. You know, don't worry so much. And that's where we're at right now. Defensively, we have good enough players. We've just got to let ourselves go.
Warriors are 2-3, 0-2 in the WAC. Vandals are 5-1, 2-0 in conference. Kickoff Saturday set for 11 a.m. Hawaii time.
The UH Warrior football team left the Aloha State today, bound for the Gem State. That's the official state nickname for Idaho. But the Vandals have been anything but gems in recent years. Last season, the Warriors whipped the Vandals, beating them 49-17 in Honolulu. This year, however, Idaho is truly living up to that state nickname. The Vandals, they're a treasure. They come into Saturday's game against Hawaii 2-0 in conference play, 5-1 overall. And if the Vandals beat the Warriors, they'll be bowl eligible.
I've watched all the film on them, and they are a competitive, strong, smart football team, really playing well at home. You know, they play in the Kibbe Dome, and it's as loud as the King Dome or any dome you want to be in, or if not louder.
Of course, the Kingdom isn't really too loud anymore because it was torn down 9 years ago. But, Coach, we get the point. Idaho very good, especially at home, in first place in the conference, just ahead.
You make some personnel changes. You got everybody in position where you feel a lot more comfortable now?
Yeah, we've made a few little moves, but you know, it's not real big. The team we're playing, Idaho, is they throw 2/3 of the time and run 1/3 of the time.
The losing streak you guys are on, it's got to be at a point of frustration. It's got to be at a point of getting on your nerves. It's got to be a point where let's do this and let's get it over with.
Yep. You know, everybody says that we're not happy, we don't play with emotion, but it's hard to be emotional when you're on a losing streak. You know what I mean? It's easy to, you know, be on a high when you're on the high, but right now, you know, we're on a losing streak. But I mean, it's to that point where enough is enough already. We got to get that W already.
I hope you're all having a pleasant evening. Riding a 3-game losing streak, Warriors have made some personnel changes. Richard Torres at safety for Mana Silva. Mana Lolota at middle linebacker. Blaze Soares back to outside linebacker. After a spirited practice this morning, UH football team hit the road, hoping to get their swagger back. To have fun, somebody needs to make a big play. Everybody has to go nuts and hope success breeds success.
I mean, if you look at today's practice, you know, I guess it's been such a long time where we made plays and everybody actually celebrate together, you know, and it got to transfer into the game.
But they're so studious in doing their job that they've got to do their job, then they've got to run and make plays, and when they make plays, have fun. And that's what we did today, and we're teaching that. They're understanding it.
Success breeds success, and you make a big play, the next guy makes a big play.
You know, football's supposed to be fun, but when you're losing ball games, you know, getting blown out, football's not fun when that's happening, you know. So when we get chances to make big plays, you know, we just need to keep it up.
You know, if somebody makes a big hit, man, somebody else is going to make a big hit. I'm going to be like, I'm going to match you on that one. Somebody gets a sack, I'm going to match you on that one. Tackle for loss, you know, receivers going to get big plays. You know, that's what, you know, where the emotion and energy comes from is when people step up, make big plays, and everybody's going to feed off of that energy.
Hawaii is 2-3 overall, 0-2 in conference. Saturday they play Idaho. Vandals are tied for first in the WAC at 2-0, 5-1 overall. Does it sound weird to you when somebody says Idaho is 5-1?
It's a little surprising, but hopefully we can go in there and make them 5-2.
All the years I've been here, I mean, Idaho was always the laugh, you know, of the WAC.
In an airplane hangar.
Yeah, and it looks like a barn, you know.
It looked like a aircraft carrier holding place. So when we first went there, I was like, man, what is this? They're holding cows or something up in here?
Now, this is the first time since 2005 UH has lost consecutive games in the WAC. A win by Idaho would make the Vandals bowl.
The Warrior football team hasn't won a game in over a month. That win came way back on September 12th against Washington State. Today, the team left for Idaho as they get ready to face the Vandals on Saturday. Now, the Warriors are entering the toughest part of their schedule as their next 2 games are against teams with a combined 10-1 record. That being said, the team has played well against Idaho, winning the last 7 games against the Vandals, including a 2-0 record in Moscow.
You know, we want to do better. We want to go out there and prove people wrong. So we just got to come out confident and execute.
Yeah, confidence is key. You know, we're in the slumps right now. You know, we're having a hard time out there. But you know, we just got to keep pushing, keep going forward. You know, try to keep motivating ourselves.
We got 1 game under our belts together as a unit. Me with the receivers. You know, they're used to catching with Greg, so the timing is a little different. And, you know, getting used to the pocket, game reps, everything is going to help out from last week to this week. So it should be a good game for us.